I'm Regan Latimer, and you're watching WebVee Guide.
Hello, I am here with Regan Latimer of Bee Charmer Productions, and tell me a little bit about yourself, Regan.
Well, I started in the web world in 2008, but I've been doing video since 2003. I do a lot of corporate and promotional work, and then my creative stuff is in the realm of the web series world.
And how did you decide to get started in web series?
So I got started in web series because there was a website in the States called AfterEllen.com that was running a contest to find the next great web series, which at the time I had never even heard of what a web series was. They were basically, I think, trying to get more video content for their site when video is just coming into its own on the web. So I got together with a friend of mine, Lindy, and brainstormed and put together BJ Fletcher Private Eye and submitted it to the contest, and then we won. And with winning, you needed to provide them with 10 episodes, so that became our first season. And then as we gained in popularity, we decided to keep going with 2 more seasons after that.
Now, is that around the second season? Is that around the time that you met Rochelle and you decided? Because I know that I have in my notes here that there's some branded entertainment going on within BJ Fletcher, or am I wrong?
No, we didn't do any branding with BJ Fletcher.
Okay.
We had the opportunity, but decided to go ahead just as what we were doing because it came in kind of late in the game, so we just stuck with what we were already doing. So Rochelle, we met many years before that, and I did the first series, and she was very supportive of it during season 1. But then season 2, she came on in a major way by designing our website and came in on the social media and the marketing and stuff like that, and then she was on board for all of season 2 and season 3.
Wonderful. And so now, are you two working on something, or once BJ Fletcher finished, did you kind of take a hiatus on doing web series?
We've worked on other projects that are not web series necessarily related, so we've done that kind of stuff. But we do have a new project in the works, which you might have talked about a bit. It's called Witch, and that's in development right now. We're hoping to go to pre-production towards the end of this year or early next year.
Oh, wonderful. Are you excited?
Super excited.
So your last web series that you did was BJ Fletcher. That was the last time that you did that, yeah, and that was last year, right?
Yeah, a year ago we wrapped that up. Our 3rd season ended last kind of summer.
Are you missing it?
Yes. Sometimes web series are so much work, and Fletcher, because we did it for 3 seasons, which was over the span of actually 5 years, it was a lot of work, a lot of fun, and it kind of came to its natural conclusion. The reason that it took 5 years is after the 2nd season, we entered into a television development deal, which then wrapped up my rights to do anything with it for like 2 years. And so I reached the point where I got my rights back in order to do the final season to finish it off so it could be like a complete project unto itself.
So now when you had, say that again?
Yes, I do miss it.
Good answer.
Thinking about it, yes, I do miss it, but I'm also very excited about new projects to come as well.
Yeah, I totally get it. And plus, when you do wrap the web series that we all do, you're kind of like, oh my God, I need a 5-month vacation now because you do it all.
It's so much work, and everyone puts in so much time and effort, and then you get it out in the world, and there's that moment of, what do I do now?
Yeah. Uh-oh. what inspired you to write, other than the contest, but what inspired you to write B.J. Fletcher in the subject matter? Because I know not everyone knows what that is about.
So B.J. Fletcher Private Eye is basically a mystery private eye series, and I've always been a huge fan of detective genre stuff. So that for me was definitely something I wanted to do. And then Lindy, who I first partnered with, who plays actually B.J. Fletcher, very much brought the comedic element of the show into it. She's a comedian in her own right. So she brought kind of the fun side into it, and we just kind of put together our heads of everything we wanted to do and tried basically to throw it all into one series.
Yeah, it's cute. I really like B.J. Fletcher because I am a huge, as yourself, I am a huge, I love Law and Order SVU and NCIS and all of that stuff. But what I found interesting is that I don't think I've really watched any detective shows, or at least at that time. Maybe there was like Monk, but it's not in the same style completely as that.
Yeah, no, my love definitely dates back before that to the era of like Murder, She Wrote, Magnum PI, like that type of.
Yeah, it's definitely, it wasn't, it's poppy. That's like the only thing I can like say like without using cute 800 times, because sometimes you just need to.
We're certainly not. We're in no way trying to be hard hitting, and the mysteries are not supposed to be very complex. In fact, one of the parts of it is that our detective is not the sharpest tool in the shed. So to our audience, the cases seem pretty easy, but to our detective, they're very difficult for her to solve, which is where a lot of the comedy comes into it. And also her co-star in the series, Dana, who plays George, who is her best friend. She's kind of the brains behind. I'd like to say brawn, but I don't know that she's that brawny. But it's the pair of them that eventually work things out. And usually it's George's brains that actually get the stuff solved. So
yeah, it's cute. It's fun. I mean, I see why it gained such a big following. Wow. I just caught a glimpse of myself, and it looked like I like rolled my eye. There was a glitch there. It looked really bad. Anyway, I did not roll my eye for that. I hope that didn't happen in anybody else's interview. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, sure, Danielle, sure.
Yeah, I'm like, but no, I see why there was such an appeal to it, because it's just fun, it's a
totally
fun.
Light. We're not trying to be very dramatic. We're not trying to be hard hitting. We're really not hitting any kind of major issues with it. We're just kind of there to have fun with the characters.
Yeah, sometimes you need to just watch something to just have fun, and that's, I think, another thing that is really appealing about your show is that it's fun, it's poppy, and you can just kind of zone out and take in the characters, and I think that's something that's really awesome. I hope that in your new series that it's I actually don't know what kind of genre it is, and I don't know.
Well, I can tell you, but no, I can't.
So I'm not going to ask you.
It's kind of it will have Fletcher-like elements to it as far as the comedy side of it goes, but it's also got some fantasy elements to it, and it will have some dramatic moments, but it certainly will not be a heavy drama. So you'll see.
Do you prefer writing? Okay. Do you prefer writing comedic then? Do you even for your other type of work? I mean, I know you don't probably get as much of a say in the other work, but is that where your preference is?
I do lean towards the comedy. Even in dramatic moments, I will still look for what little comedy can come out of it. So yes, definitely lean towards comedy.
Yeah, comedy's so much fun. We tend to lean more towards comedy in our acting troupe and our production company, because it's sometimes you read these lines and you're like, oh my God, like this is awesome. Like I can't wait to deliver this, you know, or like have this like project on screen. Or sometimes, I don't know if this happens with you, but we will quote our own joke. Because we're that funny.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, cool. So now we know what's next for you, and we know that BJ Fletcher has wrapped. So where can we find out about this mysterious show that will be taking place? Where can we find you, Regan? Where?
You will definitely be able to find it on the web. Did Rochelle tell you the website?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't remember, and I don't want to say yes and get totally in trouble and have her like.
Because I'll get you.
Have her come in London and beat me.
You will be able to find us on the web. We'll definitely be putting out a press release and stuff, so it will definitely be out there. But we're actually we will be officially announcing it and stuff within the next kind of few weeks. So at that point.
So it would probably be on your Twitter.
It would absolutely be on my Twitter, which is at Regan Latimer, and it will also, all that kind of news will be on becharmerproductions.com as well.
Okay.
I'm also heavily involved with, I was a founding board member, I am a founding board member of the IWCC, which is the Independent Web Series Creators of Canada. And right now we're working on bringing Toronto WebFest to Toronto next April, May-ish.
That sounds awesome. Are you so excited about that? I love hearing about all of these new, like, London WebFest, Rochelle was talking about, and now you're talking about this. That's amazing. Yeah. So that's going to be happening next.
There's a lot of new festivals starting up because, of course, the industry is still quite new. But we're one of two in Canada. The Vancouver WebFest announced a few months before us. Yeah, so Toronto and Vancouver is great, and there's the London WebFest, there's Melbourne WebFest, like there's lots popping up all over, which is, I think, great for creators around the world, because most of them are international festivals, so it gives you another kind of avenue to explore when putting your project out there. Wow, and so now is there anything else that is happening next, other than you being on this amazing committee? What the hell am I saying? Oh my God. It's fine. It could be the TO WebFest committee as part of the IWCC. Sure.
Oh my God. What else is going on? Anything else that you care to talk about? I'm just not going to say
with a new series planning TO WebFest. Yeah, I'm pretty full up.
Oh shit. Anyway. Well, okay, so one more time, I would like you to repeat your Twitter so we can make sure that we're all on board for when your production comes out.
Very exciting. I can be found at Regan Latimer on Twitter, and also becharmerproductions.com also lists all of our new projects.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And keep up the good work. Okay. You too. Because I don't want you to. I don't want you to do shitty work. So.
Okay, then I'll make sure to focus on the good work.
Yeah, just keep climbing. If you go back down, I don't really want to hear from you ever again. No.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yes. And hey, if you're ever in Buffalo, okay, and I know you don't like. I have to say this, okay. I know you don't care for buffalo wings, but there's a place in Buffalo that's in the suburb area in West Seneca called Nino's Pizza.
All right.
And they have the best wings that I think I've ever had.
Perfect. I'll go there and do a live cast from there of me eating them.
Oh my God, please do that. Oh my God. Oh my God, but what if you hate them?
Then that would be a horrible live cast. It would be really quick.
Oh shit, that would be bad. Well, yeah, but still do it. Still do it. And and eat a shitty pizza for me. Oh God, their pizza's good too. Oh my God, I want to go to.
Sounds good. Next time I'm there.
Anyway. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, and have a great rest of your evening.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.